Good morning from Julia Carroll on my 2026 weight loss journey. Today, I'm not doing a video on the rebounder challenge. This is day 2. I haven't done the rebounder yet. I'll do it later, but this is sort of a confession video. I feel I need to confess the botched food day yesterday. And I mean bad, and I'll tell you about it. I did end up getting popcorn at the movies, a large. It was half regular popcorn, half like a kettle corn. And I had them put no butter on it. That's the only saving grace, which is not much. But because I really hadn't eaten much before going to the movies, other than a few little strings of cheese and the popcorn, I was really hungry when I left. It was the Odyssey. That's a 3-hour film. So I left, it was about 3 o'clock. And on my way home, I got, it was Carl's Jr. I got a cheeseburger and a large French fry. If I had stopped with that, I would have said, well, not the best, but it's okay. But no, I didn't stop there. Now, I did not have sugar, but I did have a small pizza, a salami, and I ate it all by myself. And I ate the whole thing. So I'm confessing, because there has been a gain on the scale. It's like 5 pounds, but I don't know that I believe it's actually 5 pounds, because I don't think that could cost 5 pounds. It was a lot of salt, so I'm sure I've retained some water, and I'm sluggish, and my stomach did not like that day yesterday at all. And I feel very lethargic today, and I will do the rebounder. I can't guarantee I'll do the treadmill or walk the dog, because it was blazing hot yesterday, and it feels like it's going to be warm today. Let me show you my cat. Nope, that's still me. Oh, can't see me. There we go, this way. This is my cat, Meow Meow. She's down here and wants to sit on my lap. Let me put the pillow down so she can sit on my lap. This is what she wants. Yes, this is what she wants. She wants to sit on my lap, and this is Peanut. Peanut, where are you, honey? Peanut gets in the cat's face, and they don't really love each other, but they tolerate one another. I have another cat. She never comes downstairs, and I never really let Peanut upstairs because there could be a problem. Peanut is good with cats. I don't think she'd hurt them, but Peanut wants to play, and the other cat is fearful, and she would incite a riot, and then it'd be a no-holds-barred thing. So I don't want that. So Meow Meow sitting on my lap. She comes down periodically when she wants some attention, or she's like, you haven't really fed me the food that I want. Come feed me the wet food. No, Sweet Pea. No, baby girl. Sweet Pea's doing well. I turned the lights on in her enclosure. But anyway, yeah, this is my confession video about the pizza, cheeseburger, French fries, and popcorn that I had yesterday. That's a lot. That's a lot. I haven't had that much food in a long time, and my stomach, my digestive system, was like, we don't like that much food now. So, learning lesson. I don't think the weight gain is actually 5 pounds, but I will be weighing every day just to see, because I suspect it's probably 2 or 3, not 5. But I think that once things settle and I do a little exercising, and I do plan on not doing that for the rest of the week, if at all. Hopefully I'll never do that again. But I did do it yesterday, and it's not falling off the wagon, so to speak, that is the problem. It's, getting back on. When you have a bender day, the last thing I want to do is just make it a 2 bender day. It's like, let's end it with yesterday, move on, today's a new day, and do better. So this is just my video recording, kind of, what happens when you do have those days that you just go haywire. Whatever happens, you're kind of feeling lonely, there's an acronym, HALT: hungry, angry, lonely, tired. I listened to Charles Stanley years ago before he passed away, and he's a pastor in Atlanta. He was a pastor in Atlanta, and he preached a sermon once where he was like, don't make any big decisions if you're hungry, angry, lonely, tired. That's the time where you don't make huge life-altering decisions. And I was kind of hungry because I hadn't actually eaten. My yesterday morning was kind of jam-packed, and when I had to leave to go to the movie, and it kind of compressed my morning, so I just didn't get the opportunity to eat a real breakfast. So I think that hampered things because I was like scrounging for some stuff, and I had some string cheese that would have been a fine snack to take to a movie theater, and I did that, and that in itself is not a problem. It's just I was hungry, and 2 string cheeses does not cut it. So the temptation to have the popcorn was there. I probably should have had a hot dog. Actually, if I was hungry, I should have just had a hot dog at the theaters, but I don't go to the theaters to have a hot dog. I saw The Odyssey on IMAX, and it was good. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, it was double the price of a regular theater ticket, so I can't say that I think it's worth that. Now, somebody else may disagree with me and think, oh no, it needs to be seen in IMAX and you pay the double price and everything's great, but it was $28 and I paid like $14 to see it a couple weeks ago, and I don't know that I think it's twice as good in IMAX. Oh, Peanut, what are you doing? My dog's humping herself. So I shouldn't have said that. I don't want to start this video over, so ignore that part. But, I didn't think it was too much better in IMAX. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of sluggish today. I got up late. I was going to try and go to church. I have a real block about going to church right now. I don't know why. I'm thinking about joining a growth group at my church, and that will inspire me to go to the weekly services because, when you go to the growth group, they talk about the week's lesson. So it's sort of like, okay, kind of got to go if I want to do the growth group. But it's summertime, so they probably won't start it for a couple weeks, maybe in September or something like that. So I'm kind of looking at it as like, get my mind in gear. I don't know why. I have some social anxiety. I have, I won't say I'm agoraphobic, but I certainly have some. I don't like leaving my house. I can do it if I have to, but I don't like it. But I can do it. And I don't know why I don't consider church. I love Jesus. I read the Word. I study. I want to get together in small groups with people to talk about Jesus. But I have a problem going to church, and I don't know what it is. I have a problem actually going to church. Maybe I don't see the value of it. That could be why. And that's just my own problem. I know the Word says to not stop the assembly together. But I have sort of stopped the assembling together. I need to not do that. I'll have to think about that one. Pray about it. Well, what's to pray about? I already know what God's will is in this, and I'm like, yeah, no, not interested. So he's going to have to crack the whip over me, I fear. Which he will. I'll start going to church because he will crack the whip. Let me tell you, he's already tapping me on the shoulder, and I'm like, I'm supposed to go somewhere with a friend at 12 o'clock. It's like, well, you can do the 10 o'clock service. I'm like, well, must I? I could. I don't want to, but I could. Anyway, I will end my confession video. And really diligently work on not having a repeat today of yesterday and get back into it. I do have to go grocery shopping to get some better food. I'm kind of light, and I don't even have a lot of dog or cat food. Have to get some of that. Got some cat hair. Hazards of having 2 cats. You end up with cat hair all over the place. Anyway, take care from Julia Carroll and my 2026 weight loss journey. And today is August the 2nd, my confession video. Take care. Bye-bye.